Assalamu alaikum. This is the sixth video of this lesson and we are going to finish in this video inshallah. Let's read together. A few days later, the Maharaja's son's third birthday was to be celebrated. Okay. Until then, the Maharaja had given his entire mind over to tigers hunting. Until now, he did not pay attention towards his son. Not only to his son, he did not pay attention towards anything. Now he got rid of from tiger hunting and he was free. Now he was paying attention towards his son. He had no time to spare for the crown prince. He had no time for the prince. But now the king turned his attention to the child. He wished to give him some special gift on his birthday. He wanted to give some special gift to his son on his birthday. He went to the shopping center in Pratimbandampuram and searched every shop. He just went in order to buy something for his son in order to give as a birthday gift. But he could not find suitable things. But he could not find any suitable. Okay. Finally, he spotted a wooden tiger in a toy shop. That is the tragedy. He found a wooden tiger from toy shop and decided it was the perfect gift. So he bought a wooden tiger from that shop, toy shop, and decided to give to his son. The wooden tiger cost only 2 annas and quarter. 2 anna और 2 आने का ही वो था. It was very cheap, but the shopkeeper was very clever. But the shopkeeper knew that if he quoted such a low price to the Maharaja, he would be punished under the rules of the emergency. भी जान गया था कि अगर if he would quote such a low price before the king, then he would be punished by the king. So he said, Your Majesty, this is an extremely rare example of craftsmanship. This is very beautiful example of craftsmanship, art. A bargain at 300 rupees only. So he sold very cheap a toy of wooden tiger to a king in 300 rupees. Very good. King was also like that. Very good. Let this be your offering to the crown prince on his birthday. ये तुम्हारी जो gift, let this be your offering to the crown prince. I am going to give this gift to the crown prince, said the king, and took it away with him. On that day, father and son play with that tiny little wooden tiger. They were playing with that tiny wooden tiger together, father and son. It had been carved by an unskilled carpenter. Actually, it was made by unskilled carpenter who was not that much good at making such toy. And it was cut. Carva means cut. It had been cut by an unskilled carpenter. Its surface was rough. Surface was not smooth, it was rough. Tiny slivers, thin, tiny, छोटे छोटे बहुत ही narrow pieces of wood, यानी बहुत ही pointed wood stood up like a quills. कांटे जैसे होते हैं ना, इस तरह के बहुत ही पतले से और बहुत ही पॉइंटेड कांटे की तरह वो वुड बाहर आए थे. टाइनी स्लीवर ऑफ वुड स्टूड अप लाइक ए क्विल्स ऑल ओवर इट. इट वाज नॉट दैट मच स्मूथ एंड दैट मच गुड लुकिंग टाइगर, वुडन टाइगर. वन ऑफ दो स्लीवर्स पियर्स, एक जो थीन पॉइंटेड जो जिस तरह कटा हुआ वो वुडन टाइगर था, उसकी एक धार थी. वन ऑफ दो स्लीवर पियर्स द महाराजा's राइट हैंड, जो महाराजा के राइट हैंड में लग जाती है. He pulled it out with his left hand and continued to play with the prince. But he was king. he just pulled it out and continued to play with the king. He was not knowing that this small wound would uh, would prove his death. The next day, इन्फेक्शन फ्लेयर इन द महाराजाज राइट हैंड. दूसरे दिन इन्फेक्शन पूरे उसके हाथ में हो गया. फ्लेयर मीन्स स्प्रेड. इन 4 days इट डेवलप इनटू अ सप्यूरेटिंग सॉर, डिस्चार्जिंग पस. पूरे हाथ के अंदर पस हो गया वो पूरा, उसको हम बोलते हैं पस. इट डेवलप इनटू अ सप्यूरेटिंग सॉर. सॉर मीन्स वुंड. वी स्प्रेड ऑल ओवर द आर्म्स. पूरे हाथ में फैल गया, वो पॉइजन हो गया. 3 famous surgeons were brought in from Madras. 3 expert surgeons were called from Madras for operation purpose. After holding consultation, they decided to operate. उन्होंने एक दूसरे से चर्चा विचारणा की and they decided to do operation. The operation took place. Operation हुआ. The 3 surgeons who performed it came out of the theatre and announced the operation was successful. They announced after once they come out of that operation theatre and the operation was successful. What? The Maharaja is dead. Maharaja is no more. In this manner, the 100 tiger took its final revenge upon the tiger king. So the prediction that was predicted by astrologer came true. He was not wrong. It was at last it proved right. It proved true at the end of the story. We'll sure discuss the question answer in the next video, inshallah. I would request you from all side of my heart, my dear students, to read this lesson, go through this lesson. This is one of the most vital, important, crucial lesson for the board exam. Please don't waste your time in exploring or in searching mobile. Utilize your time for your study purpose. The time that you spend now, you are going to sure get benefit in future, inshallah. Okay, Basalam. Allah Hafiz.